I'm Sam Otten, and with me is Jason Book, and in this video we are going to be once again talking about the Suicide Squad movie, which is currently filming in Toronto, directed by David Ayer, coming out from Warner Brothers. It's going to be the next movie in the DC Cinematic Universe after Batman v Superman. So we've had a lot of stuff coming from set, which I am excited about. Always happy to look at it. I'm getting very pumped for this movie. Some people might be getting frustrated if you're kind of a spoiler weary type person, but I'll just remind you the science says spoils don't spoil. People that enjoy spoilers, it actually heightens their enjoyment of the product when it comes around. Even people who think that they hate spoilers, even that usually heightens the experience when you come around to it. It's just a way to build excitement, and the more you know about something, actually, the more you usually like it. But all that is to say, there's going to be spoilers here,
Yep.
because we have taken a look at some of the stuff that's coming from the set of Suicide Squad. So we had a picture of Joker earlier on the Joker's 75th anniversary. Now we've actually seen a little bit of the Joker in action, having some scenes on the street with Harley Quinn, might be flashbacks. We get to see a little bit of his mannerisms. And we see that it looks like his tattoos are on his face. So, Jason, what are your reactions to what we've seen from Joker on set?
I think it looks pretty good. I mean, like they're doing something different than they've done with the character before, which is always something that's a good way to go about it with a character that's been around for as many years as the Joker has. So I'm looking forward to that. The guy's a really good actor. He's played a lot of interesting characters, so I think he's going to kind of bring his own style to it. And I think I really need to see like some footage with him talking and how he's going to do the voice and certain mannerisms, like you said, that'll really sell it for me. But what I've seen so far, it looks interesting. I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything of the voice. I heard somebody mention that they like caught Harley's voice from Margot Robbie, but I haven't heard that yet.
Mm,
But I'm really curious about the voice. But I do like what I've seen where it's even the way that he holds his body and he moves his arms and things. It seems like he has a character that he has developed and that I'm sure he's, really getting into for this picture.
that's
So I'm
cool.
excited about that. I'm also excited about the look with the purple suit and the green hair and the whiter skin. So far,
Hmm.
I'm pretty excited about it. And it does seem like you said this in an earlier video, Jason, about the tattoos when they're in a movie, they're not usually as striking as they were in that photograph.
That's right. Yeah.
And that's what it seems like it might be too. There might be these tattoos here, but they're not going to be this huge emphasis that really jumps out of the screen.
Hmm.
So far I'm okay with the tattoos.
Hmm.
And Harley Quinn looks like they're having a little bit of a spat in the street. I don't know if this is a flashback or what, but it's interesting to see the dynamics between those two.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Like that was always entertaining in the cartoon, and I thought that girl was really good in Wolf of Wall Street. So if she brings some of that to it and kind of has that accent, that from the cartoon, it would be perfect. It could work really well.
So we've seen a lot of things with Joker's car. So first of all, what did you make of Joker's kind of Lamborghini purple car, flashy type of thing with ha 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 on the license plate?
I think that's really cool. I mean, it's not like a Joker mobile like they used to have in the comics where it's got like a big smile on the grill and some ridiculous stuff like that. So I think for the tone they're going for in these movies, that seems to be the right choice. And hopefully it's not in the entire movie. It might just be for one scene or something like that. So, not to take away from the character
Yeah.
himself.
Or this might have been them when they were really like feeling on top of the world or kind of ruling the streets before getting locked up.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that would be cool.
Now, at first we started seeing the Joker Lamborghini on set and it was moving around, and then all of a sudden there was this big surprise that was released. So, big spoiler here. We've got Batman on top of the Joker mobile. So there were some different photos released, and then there were some actual videos of the Joker mobile kind of going through in a car chase scene with Batman riding atop. It looks like a stunt double, but he's in the bat suit. And then the most recent one is actually Batman, like, looks like he's drilling or sawing his way through the roof of the Joker's car.
Mm.
So a few things here. First of all, what do you think of the look of Batman in these scenes? Second of all, what do you think about Batman having a scene like this? Because at first I wasn't sure if he was just gonna have a brief cameo, like, oh, Batman exists. But now no, we're getting an action scene with Batman.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's not like an ongoing part in the movie, or it's not like at a big climactic scene near the end. I'm hoping it's maybe more they do like a series of introductions of each character to kind of show what they did before they got locked up or before they joined
Mm-hmm.
up.
Mm-hmm.
And that would make sense if that scene was in there. I like the look of the costume. Obviously, the cape wasn't there. They'll probably add that with CG, but I thought it looked
Mm-hmm.
good. Once again, I really want to see polished, finished footage, like a trailer type thing, to reserve my final judgment. But I thought it looked interesting. As long as Batman doesn't overshadow this movie,
Mm-hmm.
then I'm all for it.
Yeah, I basically agree with you, I think, on every single point that you made because uh, I'm very excited to see Batman here in the bat suit because it's really weaving this DC cinematic universe together.
Yeah.
But I also agree with you that I hope it doesn't become like a Batman movie in any
Hmm.
way. I hope it still is a Suicide Squad movie, and I think it is going to be because I also agree with you that this is probably Joker before he's locked up, so it's maybe in a flashback or maybe it's just early in the movie.
Yeah.
But I think this is like Joker and Harley when they were riding high, and then Batman is the one who actually captured Joker, and Batman's the reason that Joker is in prison
Yeah, that would be
or
great.
in Arkham, wherever he
Yeah.
is.
Hmm.
So, or Bel Rev, I don't know what it's going to be. But so this might just be a very quick scene where it's like, hey, this is how Joker got taken down a notch, and this is why he's now locked up.
Yeah, that would be good. A good way to do it, and just not have Batman overshadow it. And if they had Batman in one other scene, it would just love it to be like kind of a behind the scenes thing with him and Amanda Waller, like they did in the comic years ago. That worked really well before.
Right. And I also agree with you that the suit looks pretty good. I think, in my opinion, this has the potential to be the best Batsuit in live action.
Hmm.
So we'll have to see, actually when we see the full movies edited with all the effects and everything. But I think it
Hmm.
really has that potential. Now, the last thing I wanted to ask you about was these soldier guys. So there was some photos released of soldiers that have like melting boils on their skin or something. I don't know if they're infected with something or if they've been hit with something, or
Uh,
I'm not sure what to make of this. What do you have any predictions or speculations?
I'm hoping it's just something like it's an after shot of an effects thing, or it's not like that's going to be the main look for these guys they're fighting in the movie because it looks pretty weird. I'm all for originality, but just don't have it be something that takes you out of the tone of the movie. Have it be like a crime type movie, like whatever they're doing and they band together to do. But hopefully these characters are something that are in just one scene and not like kind of a big adversary for the Suicide Squad in the whole film.
Right. Yeah, it could just be like, something hits these soldiers and then there's just a quick shot of them like after their skin has been affected by it or whatever.
Hmm.
Or it could be that, yeah, they look like this and that they're running around and doing all kinds of stuff, which would be a little weird, but we'll
Yeah,
have to just see in the context of the movie, what's happening and whether it makes sense or not. Um,
yeah.
David Ayer, I've been trying to watch some David Ayer movies to kind of get ready for this one. And
Oh,
I've
okay.
actually liked them overall quite a bit, and he
Cool.
does seem to do well having a kind of a team of characters or these multiple main characters and really tying their interactions with each other and weaving
Hmm.
it throughout the action and the plot.
That sounds
So I'm
good.
starting to get more faith in him. And as these set photos are released, he tweeted, doing practical things means you're going to be out there on the streets and you're going to be exposed. But he said, he really wants to get those real effects, real scenes, real footage. And I think that's going to be good. Seen Mad Max recently where they did so many practical effects. It
Hmm.
looked amazing. And I think
Great.
David Ayer, it doesn't look like Mad Max, but I think David Ayer is also taking that kind of philosophy of trying to really do things, set them up for real because it will look good in film.
Yeah. What were the movies that he's done that are of note?
So I watched. So he did Fury recently, which was like a World War II team of people.
That's
But
cool.
again, you have kind of this like band of several main characters. He
Yeah.
did one called Sabotage with kind of an old grizzly Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Oh yeah, I
and
have
then
that. Somebody lent it to me. I was about to watch it actually soon.
yeah, that one is also a team. So you can
Cool.
kind of, it's not the greatest movie, but there are I think some strong elements of it, and part of it is that there's definitely this team, and he keeps the team kind of dynamic throughout, and has some backstabbing and that kind of stuff, which I think could happen in Suicide Squad.
Sounds good.
And he also did what is it, End of Watch, if I'm remembering that correctly, but it's
Oh
one
yeah.
that's with Jake Gyllenhaal and it's in South LA, and that one's like two partner police officers, and so
Yeah,
they
it's on
are kind of
Netflix.
they're not
Yeah.
a team, but they're a partnership, and
Cool.
they go through some stuff that I think was also that one was really good. I thought
I'll have to
so.
check it out.
Yeah, I'm excited about this one, and I'm actually happy to be seeing this stuff because it's just getting me more pumped up.
Well, that's good. I'll have to check out those movies for sure and keep our eyes peeled for some more news.